Welcome to the 11th of March, 2024. My name is Jimmy Bradbury. I help entrepreneurially minded people who are ready to leave a 9-to-5 job, or maybe it's a business they own that feels like a job, to start sharing their knowledge and experience online on a topic that they're passionate about. It could be a hobby, a skill set, whatever it is they really enjoy, and they want to help other people with that knowledge and experience move forward in their lives and get paid doing it. Over the weekend, I was out with a friend who is just actually coming up to retirement, a good dear friend, and she's been working in this company for about 40 years now, and she earns about $100,000 a year. So she does quite well when it comes to a 9-to-5 job. But we got chatting and a little bit of reminiscing about her career. And it always reminded me when I was back in a 9-to-5 job, which I left in 2018 after 25 years. I always thought that in a 9-to-5 job, people always wanted to earn 100,000. It was that kind of magic number that people always wanted to get to, whether it was $100,000, 100,000 pounds, 100,000 euros, whatever currency you're in. And that was I always thought the goal for most people. And when I left the corporate world in 2018, one of my very first dear mentors, who I still am in contact with, fantastic guy, but he told me something that I never forgot. And it was this. And a lot of people in the 9-to-5 job don't know this. And I certainly didn't know it. So I'm going to speak for the people in the 9-to-5 job. I didn't know this when I was there for 25 years. He said to me something I'll never forget, which was this. People who work in a 9-to-5 job earn 100,000, not because they want to, it's because they don't know how to earn 100,000 a month, whether that's dollars, euros, pounds. Just listen to that again. Most people in a 9-to-5 job earn 100,000, not because they want to a year, it's because they don't know how to earn 100,000 a month. And in the online space, if you've been here as long as I have, 4 or 5 years online, you'll know how to earn 100,000 a month. You'll know how to do it. So forgive me if what I tell you is what you already know. And I'm hoping you're doing it if you know it already. But the best way to earn $100,000 or euros a month is to have an email list of engaged people that's circa 100,000. And that's probably a number on the low side. And a lot of people miss this out. They really do, because they're so interested in building their following on social media, which is great. But you have to build your email list. And about 2 months ago, a woman called me. If you're following my lives, you'll know this story. So she's from South America. She is a big influencer on one of the social media platforms, Instagram. She got 500,000 followers on social media. She called me in tears because she was broke. She got 500,000 followers plus, and she wasn't making any money. And the reason why she wasn't making any money was, number one, she didn't have an offer. And number two, she didn't have an email list. If she took that 500,000 followers and turned 20% of those into her email list, meaning their subscribers, and she put an offer out for $10, so an ebook or a short video series, something digital that you can create pretty quickly for $10, and 10% of our 100,000 on our email list bought that ebook or that mini series, 10% at $10, that's $100,000. And if you did that every single month, that is way to be able to make your 100,000 a month. But a lot of people don't see that. And I cannot believe how many people online are not building their email list. And it's a simple thing to do. Here's a 4-step process for you that you can do this really quickly. Number one, create a free lead magnet, a PDF, a checklist, a guide, something really, really quickly, like in an hour, that your ideal customer wants. Not what you think they need, what they want. So go out and ask them if you don't already know. Create a free piece of content really quickly. Number one. Number two, build an opt-in page that identifies the problem that this lead magnet can help them with and get them to opt in with their name and email in exchange for the lead magnet. That's number two. Number three is give them a confirmation page to tell them what to do, the next steps. And number four, create a very simple delivery email that has a link in it that will take them to the free piece of content that they can download for free. That's a 4-step process to be able to build your email list. Now, you might say to me, Jimmy, well, it's going to take forever and a day to build a 100,000 person email list. Well, it actually won't, but it will if you don't start doing it today. And while I'm circling in pretty close on that figure now myself, yeah, it's taken 5 years, but it's been worth it because it's such an easy thing to actually monetize when you start building it. And it's only till you get started and start to build your email list that things begin to happen. So I encourage you, the message from this video today is start building your email list. Create a lead magnet. Number two, build an opt-in page. Number three, create a confirmation page that links to your opt-in page. And number four, a simple delivery email that is using your autoresponder in your platform, and then have a link in the email that takes people to the lead magnet that they can download for free. Please start building your email list today because it is traffic you own and it is a great way to be able to monetize your online business. And it is a great way to be able to earn per month. Because if you have an email list, you guaranteed when you put content out there to people in your email list that are engaged. And that is the operative word. People need to be engaged in your email list. You can't just build an email list, go and subscribe to, please send me 100,000 people and their names and emails. That's probably going to be a scam. You need to consciously, intentionally build an email list of people who follow you and who are interested in what you do and start doing it today. Hopefully that's been helpful for you today. I wanted to get that out to you because coming out of the weekend, had a good meet up with a friend of mine, and she earns 100,000 a year, and that's 2,000 hours, roughly 50 weeks in a year, 40 hours a week. That's 2,000 hours. If I was now getting up to close to 100,000 on my email list to create a lead magnet, and I put it out to my email list, it probably would take me an hour to do that. Put my 4 pages together, my opt-in page, my confirmation page, my lead magnet, and my delivery email. So 2 pages, 1 email, 1 free piece of content, 4 things. That probably would take me an hour to maybe 2 max. 2 hours, send it out, press a button to my email list, and start earning. It takes me 2 hours. But if I was in a 9-to-5 job, that would take me 2,000 hours to be able to earn that. So that's why it's so important to have an email list if you've got an online business. Hopefully that's been helpful for you today. If you want to start getting into the online world, out of a 9-to-5 job and start earning per month as much as you could earn in a year, not immediately, but down the road, then the starting point is always going to be knowing what your thing is. What's that business idea that you could start sharing with the world? I've created a free resource. There's a link below here. All you need to do is click the link and download the free piece of content in exchange for your name and email. And I know that it'll help and serve you as well. Wherever you're in the world today, have a great day, and I look forward to talking to you again tomorrow. Bye-bye.